Hello again. Thank you for joining me. We are on lesson 216 in our review period. Our review statement is I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. And we're reviewing lesson 196. It can be but myself I crucify. All that I do unto myself. If I attack, I suffer. But if I forgive, salvation will be given me. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. Moving on to Tina Spalding's channelings. You are blessed beings indeed. I am the one that you know as Jesus. Your body is one of the great assets of the ego mind. This is something that is very important for Westerners to understand, that you have been taught to worship the body. You have been taught that the body is the God. You have been taught that beauty is everything, that strength and beauty are the things that will get you what you want. You have not been taught that love is what you should want. You think you have because you have been indoctrinated with romantic movies, romantic songs, and romantic novels. But those romances are not based on love, they are based on the body. They are based on the special love of the ego. And that is one of the reasons that they cause you so many problems, because the body becomes the focus of the love relationship, what you call the love relationship. Many of you go into fear because you think we are taking you away into some monkish life where you're never allowed to make love to somebody, or you're never allowed to comb your hair, or whatever else you might think. You think you're going to be taken into that realm of the ascetic. That is not true. The more you focus on the body, the more you crucify yourself. That is why you see eating disorders, body dysmorphia, and these kinds of painful mental and emotional distortions in the mind these days, because of the intense focus on the body. When you focus on what you love, not just who you love or who you want, but what you truly love, those great, deep, abiding passions that travel with you throughout your life, such as your love of music, your love of art, or your love of gardening, your natural creativity, these things feed the soul. Your communion with your brothers and sisters in a loving but non physical way are the relationships that feed the soul. And you can see there's an erratic quality that comes into relationships as soon as the body is involved, as soon as the sexual act is involved. That is not to say that it's sinful, but it is to remind you that the ego will use the body at every turn to prove that you are abandoned by God, unlovable and separate. It is its greatest weapon. The more you focus on your body and the less you focus on the eternal, internal world of your creativity and your ability to love, the more you will suffer. The more you focus on forgiveness, which is love, and the more you focus on gratitude and self expression, these kinds of non physical attributes that you possess, the less the body will dominate your mind and the less you will suffer. It is but yourself you crucify when you worship the body. The more you worship the body, the more pain you have. There is no need to crucify yourself. During my lifetime, the crucifixion was a demonstration. It was not the value of the body as a sacrifice. Rather, it was the valuelessness that I demonstrated in my willingness to give it up. I had mastered the material world through love and forgiveness, and I could manufacture a new body at will. That is the ultimate trip you are on. You are all on the ultimate trip of using love and forgiveness to make yourselves masters of the physical and material world. You are not here to do the ego's bidding, but to demonstrate your mastery of love. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. You are here to demonstrate your mastery of love. And the mastery of love truly begins with the mastery of love for the self, not in the selfish way that we often think of the self serving way, but in the self full way. When we love ourselves as we are, when we love our nature, and when we extend the love of ourselves, the love that we are to others, we naturally attract more love to us. That provides us with that peace and that abundance that we seek. When I consider the idea of holidays, for example, the abundance that I feel is not necessarily just the meal. It is the abundance of love that I am surrounded by with family and friends that I share the time with. And that was the meaning of our Thanksgiving here, was the fact that we were here to celebrate one another, and that we were working with one another to share our knowledge, to share our wisdom, and to share our love with each other, to not keep that for ourselves. That keeping it to ourselves is what crucifies us. When we believe that we are separated or abandoned, we project that fear out into the world, and we create in our minds reactions and responses and ideas of other people, stories about other people that are not real. And so I may look at someone who is perhaps lost in thought and project a story that they are ignoring me because they think that I am ugly, fat, stupid, whatever, stuck up, wrong. Um, and so I am hurt by a reaction that was mine, it was not someone else's. I am projecting my own thoughts, and that is how it can be ourselves only that we crucify, because we are reacting to the thoughts within our mind. We are reacting to the feelings that we are carrying through those thoughts. Be aware today of how your thoughts, how your negative emotions, how your thoughts of separation crucify you, and then realize that you have the power to change your mind. You have the power to change your focus, which will change your world. And it will change from a world of crucifixion and pain to a world of love and abundance. And then as you share that world, we offer it forgiveness and we create the healing of the sonship. Have a spectacular day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.